Gear news! What's going on, everybody? My name is Adam. If you want to know more about the latest gear, as well as techniques and practices on how to make more money as a working musician, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. So here is all the gear news that you need to know this week. On Monday, Fender announced it had acquired music technology company Presonus for an undisclosed amount. Presonus is predominantly known for making products that Fender just doesn't. Affordable audio interfaces, digital mixers, MIDI controllers, and software, which makes this an obvious choice for Fender. What does this mean in the big picture? It's really hard to say. Both companies have great reputations, though Presonus has had some customer service issues recently, but the main thrust seems to be to help them scale up, which is a pretty good plan considering Fender has had banner sales years both in 2020 and in 2021. Not to mention that they've curated a very interesting portfolio of brands including EVH, Jackson, Gretsch, and a number of others. Hopefully this means big things for the future of both brands. Now, I've heard people say that this is a good thing for Fender and a bad thing for Presonus. I've heard people say the opposite, but the reality is with acquisitions like this, Gibson, Mesa Boogie, I'm looking at you, it's probably gonna take a year or two to flesh all of this out. Moving on to gear that only blues lawyers and boomer rock stars can afford, legendary electric piano company Rhodes have announced their triumphant return. They've been teasing this for months, but on Tuesday, they finally announced the release of their brand new, but also kind of old Mark 8 line. Now, as a fan of electric pianos, I was super intrigued by this announcement and was willing to throw some serious coin at an electric piano that had modern amenities like USB over MIDI and that kind of thing. You can imagine my disappointment when I found out that the introductory price of the base model is a whopping $9,450 US, and a fully decked out model is gonna be just north of $12,000 before taxes and shipping from the UK. Look, I know that they're revered and they're incredible instruments, but at that price point, you could buy two full-size Nords, put them in a fancy wood shell, and take the rest of the money and spend it on Cabernet or scarves or something. Moving along. Notorious, I'm selling my original Klon for $500,000. Pedal builder Josh Scott just announced a new pedal from JHS they're calling the Pack Rat. Now, at $249, this is a pretty pricey pedal, but their website does a pretty good job of breaking down the economics. Building off of their multi-mode pedal series, which include the Bonsai and the Muffaletta, the Pack Rat uses the same digital runway system to direct the signal to 261 individual components through 40 individual switches. Which means when you choose one of the 9 modes of the Pack Rat, you are getting a fully analog system that replicates the entire signal chain, even down to the aging components themselves. And if you purchase the 9 models that the Pack Rat emulates, it would set you back a whopping $4 grand on the used market. In that case, 250 bucks doesn't sound that bad, huh? You can find all sorts of information about the models they used, as well as a bunch of interesting tidbits over at the JHS website. And they're currently available to order on Sweetwater, though it does seem that there's some issues with the supply chain and that it might be December before those are available. Speaking of December, the holidays are almost here, and gear companies are starting to send out emails trying to set proper expectations around supply chain and shipping issues that have been plaguing us all year long. So what most companies are doing is they're starting their Black Friday deals now. I know most of you still have jack-o'-lanterns rotting on your doorsteps, but if you're trying to get gear by Christmas, you gotta act fast. Here are some of the best deals I have found on music gear this year so far. The Slate Digital VMS ML1 is currently $499, which is down from $799 originally on all major retailers. Sweetwater rated this one of the top 10 vocal mics under $1,000, and this is a great deal. The Shure SM7B is on sale. Now granted, it's only 40 or 50 bucks, but considering how solid their pricing is, now would be a great time to purchase. I'm sure you all got your Waves plugins emails, but listen, if they're always on sale, do they ever actually cost as much as they say they do? Guitar Center has got a 15% off discount code that applies to some gear. The best deal that I saw was for a Gretsch G2420T Streamliner single cutaway hollow body. The price for this is 467 bucks. It normally goes for 550. Pretty good deal. If you're looking for more deals like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will more than likely be sharing these as YouTube shorts over the coming weeks. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Once again, my name is Adam. Our goal here on this channel is to show you cool gear and how to make more money as a working musician so you have more money to spend on more gear. If you're interested in more content like this, you can also subscribe to our podcast. We are closing in on over 200 episodes. We also have a Patreon, which includes exclusive perks like bonus content, a patron exclusive Slack channel, and a monthly live stream where we answer all of your band related questions. Have an awesome week, and we will see you next time.